Well, hey there, folks. It's Dub here, and I'm back with our May 2019 survival box. It's got some weight to it. As we know, it always has the food and the water in it, and the water has some weight. But it is kind of a little bit bulgy, so hopefully it's some good stuff. Let's open her up and see what's going on. Those of you that have never seen this before, on the front, it comes with water, gear, seeds, and food, and you'll see that when we open it up. So, without any further ado, all right, there is a quote on the box here. It says, "Survival, the state or fact of continuing to live or exist, typically in spite of an accident, ordeal, or difficult circumstances." All right, I guess that's kind of a dictionary description, but nonetheless is true. So, all right, moving on. All right, see if we can open her up here. And I do got a camping trip coming up soon, so I'm hoping there's something in here might just work out for me. I know the food probably will. All right, so as usual, we get the card. If anybody wants to try and freeze frame on that so they can get a look at what's in there, it shows prices and whatnot. But I like to be surprised, so I go through the box without that, excuse me, without that, and just see what they have to offer. All righty. So just digging into it here. First thing I notice off the top is hearty tortilla soup. From the Weiss Company. You just need to add some water. And let's see here. We'll get the nutrition facts going for anybody who's interested and knows. But I would like to take a look at a couple of things. One is calories. So they're saying 150 per serving, and protein is 14 grams per serving. So a little hearty tortilla soup. All right. That's easy to carry on the trail. All right. Loaded baked potato casserole. That sounds pretty good. Again, just add water. It's got an extended shelf life, it claims. We'll take a look here at the calories and whatnot and the whole nutrition content. But again, 210 and 7 grams of protein. So basically they say boil, stir, cover, and cool. Can you, let's see here, add contents of pouch into boiling water. Okay, so you cannot make the food in these pouches. You'd need some kind of a cooking container, chop these open and dump it in, you know, a pot, a cook cup, something like that. All right. Let's see here. So again, so that was the food portion. This is the seeds portion, and this is from the Survival Garden non-GMO heirloom. This is a sugar and snap pea. So any of you folks out there that like to get outdoors and also have a green thumb, cool little deal. Or tuck them away, and who knows, when things go weird, they might be something worth bargaining with. I mean, these little hermetically sealed packs are pretty cool, really easy to store, super lightweight. I like those. They're interesting, unique. One thing we do get with these is the survival knowledge card. They usually cover at least a couple things, or at least, or also on the backside is more of an in-depth version if they don't cover more than one thing. And this one is going to be Citizen Band Radio 10 codes. So we'll turn that sideways. If anybody wants to pause that and take a look and see what some of those codes are. And I'll just grab a couple here. It looks like stop transmitting, receiving poorly, visitors present. So there's a lot of communication you can do, and they're kind of like those, you know 1032s or 10200s. So you have these codes, and they all represent something else. On the back side, it's much harder to see, but they have some CB radio channel frequency info, and then some information down here. So I'll check that out and add it into the file they give us to put our cards in. Oh, well, doesn't that make sense? This actually might be handy on the trip. So I'm not sure if I pronounced this right. It's Baofeng, if that's how you pronounce that, but it is a clearly made in China walkie-talkie here, I'm guessing, because everything here has some really fun-looking characters that I don't know what they mean. So we'll open this up real quick and just see what this is. And upside, it is two units. So I'm going camping with a buddy here pretty soon. And I might do a video on that. We'll do something on that. But hey, looks like we might have some walkie-talkies in case we get lost. Because if you've ever seen my other videos, I have discussed getting lost before, and I'm going near the same area. So cross your fingers, pray for me if you're into that kind of thing. But it looks like we've got some features here. So I'll hold this up so you can see the front here again. I do not know what the model number is here, but it is a VHF, UHF, FM transceiver. And it does have an illuminated flashlight. I guess there's an LED portion right on here, so if you're out and you're lost. So we'll definitely have to try those out and see if they're worth their weight, because they're not super light. They're not, might mean heavy is reliable. Anybody ever watch Snatch? The Russian? Well, that gun didn't work. Maybe that wasn't a good reference. Anyways, moving along. All these, sometimes we have them for mainstay. These are all the Mayday waters. I haven't opened these up to try them out to see if there's any kind of flavor differences, but I'm pretty sure that the shelf life is similar, the sizes are similar, so that's just our emergency water. And last but not necessarily least, there is some Right in the Rain all-weather paper. I've had this before, it works really well. I've had to leave notes for like postmen before because I've got kind of a weird mailbox setup, and you can leave these out there and they don't go away. A couple little like golf style pencils if you've ever been like to a little even a putt course. So anyways, you can write notes. So you know, if you were lost or needed to you know, maybe jot down some of that coding, people were saying codes and you wrote them down and you used your reference sheet to check out what was going on. So I like that Right in the Rain stuff. I've got a few of those pads. They're handy to have. I do not have a radio, and this one even looks like it comes with a little headset piece to it. So those are cool. I want to try those out. That was I'm thinking as long as these rails work, this was a good box. I didn't have any of these things before, and hopefully it's a good brand and they work really well. And again, I'll test them out here soon. So recapping, we got the Right in the Rain paper, we've got the walkie-talkie setup, we've got the tortilla soup and the loaded baked potato casserole. Those sound delicious. The sugar and snap peas, and of course, our waters. So thanks, folks. This is Dub signing off. These are the survival boxes. If you're interested, go check them out. Like all my boxes, I buy all this stuff myself. I don't have sponsors, so I'm just kind of showing you folks what's out there. So let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks, folks. This is Dub signing off. Catch you in the next one.